Deep within the scorching sands of Vol'dun, where the sun bakes the land and only the strongest survive, something ancient stirs beneath the dunes. This is Dunegorger Kraulok, a colossal undead devilsaur stripped to the bone and bound by dark magic. Dunegorger doesn't roam the jungle like his living kin. Instead, he erupts from the desert itself, an apex predator turned weapon of death, lingering as a reminder of Vol'dun's brutal past. Today, we're heading into the heart of the desert to track down this fearsome world boss, take him on, and see exactly why Kraulok remains one of Battle for Azeroth's most iconic undead monstrosities. If you love rare creatures, massive world bosses, and the darker side of Warcraft's lore, you are in the right place, so let's head into the sands and face Dunegorger Kraulok. I'm your host Rayman from Respawn Games, and let's get to it. Okay guys, so as you can see, Dunegorger Kraulok can be found here, right in the middle of Vol'dun. Pretty easy to get to, if I'm being completely honest. If you are Alliance, you can kind of sail there from Boralus, and it'll take you straight to Vol'dun. You can just fly over. Or if you're Horde, you can there's a ship in Durotar that'll take you. I mean, you can go there if you're Alliance as well. There's a ship in Durotar that can take you straight to Zuldazar. I'm sure I'm getting Zuldazar and Zandalar mixed up, but it'll take you there anyway. So, and then you just fly over from there. So, yeah, either way, it's pretty easy to get to. Dunegorger Kraulok is a massive undead devilsaur world boss, only found in Vol'dun, the harsh desert zone of Zandalar introduced in Battle for Azeroth. Long before the events of Battle for Azeroth, Kraulok was a living devilsaur, one of the apex predators of the ancient Azeroth, and at some point the creature died in Vol'dun, its remains left buried beneath the desert sands. Rather than resting in death, Kraulok was later reanimated through necromantic magic, binding its skeletal remains with dark energies and raising it as an undead monstrosity. The magic animating Dunegorger Kraulok is strongly associated with the Sethrak, the serpent-like race native to Vol'dun. The Sethrak are known to practice powerful and often dangerous forms of magic, including necromancy and elemental rituals, and it's widely implied that Kraulok was raised as a weapon of war and terror rather than as a natural undead creature. And as an undead devilsaur, Dunegorger Kraulok does not behave like living dinosaurs found elsewhere in Azeroth. It doesn't hunt for food or territory in the traditional sense. Instead, it erupts violently from beneath the desert sands, attacking anything that draws near, driven purely by the dark magic sustaining it. Kraulok's presence serves as a symbol of Vol'dun's unforgiving nature, a land where even death offers no peace. Its skeletal form, reinforced with sinew and shadow magic, reflects the widespread corruption and ancient power struggles that continue to plague the region. During Battle for Azeroth, Dunegorger Kraulok emerges as a recurring threat that must be confronted by the champions of both the Horde and the Alliance, standing as one of Vol'dun's most dangerous manifestations of undeath and forgotten power. So, before you guys can even think about taming Dunegorger Kraulok, there's several important prerequisites you'll need to complete, as this tame pulls from multiple expansions and is both time-gated and progression locked. So, first and most importantly, you must unlock the ability to tame undead beasts. Dunegorger Kraulok is classified as an undead creature, which means standard hunting taming simply won't work without this unlocked. To do this, you'll need to obtain the Book of Undead Binding during the Shadowlands expansion. The book drops in Maldraxxus, and the method is straightforward, but it can take time. You'll need to kill enemies throughout the zone until the book drops, and then you know, just learn it. Once learned, this permanently allows your hunter to tame undead pets across the game. Next, you'll need to make sure your Battle for Azeroth progression is in place. This starts with the beginning of the Heart of Azeroth questline through Magni Bronzebeard. You want to continue following this chain until you unlock your Ultim Assaults, as these are tied directly to the later Battle for Azeroth world content and world boss availability. After that, you're going to need to complete the War Campaign introduction in Boralus. This is essential as it unlocks several core systems tied to world quests and cross-zone access. Alongside this, you'll need to complete the quest Uniting Kul Tiras, or Uniting Zuldazar if you're Horde, which is, you know, it can be picked up in your, you know, your area. So, for example, I'm Alliance, so it'd be Borealis. Completing this quest unlocks world quests, including those that appear in Zuldazar and Vol'dun specifically. Once this is done, you should begin seeing world quests populate throughout the region. Now, with all that out the way, you can finally focus on Dunegorger Kraulok himself. His world quest is called Sandswept Bones, and this is where the time gating kind of comes in, really. It's the Sandswept Bones world quest only appears once every 6 weeks, and when it's active, it remains available for 1 full week. If you miss it during that window, you'll need to wait for the next rotation. So, as of today, the 22nd of January 2026, the Sandswept Bones world quest is currently active, meaning Dunegorger Kraulok is available right now. So if you miss the opportunity, the next chance to tame will be approximately 6 weeks later when the world quest rotates back in. Now, I do have a video that kind of does most of the, you know, the kind of Battle for Azeroth progression through Magni Bronzebeard and, you know, the Heart of Azeroth quest line. And the video goes all the way up until the Ultim Assault. So that video, if you'd like to watch it, and my instructions weren't clear enough, it's the Lord Ajkrai video I've got on my YouTube channel. It's basically in order to tame him. So yeah, you basically have to do the same thing, but it's in one of the Ultim Assaults. But once you do unlock the Ultim Assaults, then yeah, you can carry on with what I was saying. But anyway, I hope that helps, guys. Those are the prerequisites. It is a real pain if you're kind of a new player, but you know, these are the things you have to do if you want to tame pets like Dunegorger Kraulok. Anyway, on with the video. Okay, guys. So as usual, we start off here in Stormwind. So this is like as if you've already done all the prerequisites, and you know, you see Sandswept Bones available. So there it is there, see it there, Sandswept Bones. So wait till you see that, then you can go there. Otherwise there's no point traveling all the way to Vol'dun. It will be there if you've got all the prerequisites. But give me a shout if you are a bit stuck, and maybe I can do something to help you. So yes, start off in Stormwind. You're going to want to go to a stable master first and foremost. Make sure you have at least 1 space available, because you will not be able to tame Dunegorger Kraulok if you have 5 pets at your, in your current stable. So make sure you put them in there and you have at least 1 space available. Next thing you're going to want to do, firstly I'm going to apologise for the lag. I think it was downloading an update at the same time, so there's a little bit of lag in this bit, so I can only apologise for that, guys. But I had to kind of take the moment because I was very, very excited about this one. So yeah, go to the kind of mage tower over here in Stormwind, and there will be a portal available to where you need to go. So just go through here. Now usually I'd go to like I think, well, yeah, you have to go to like Borealis. There is a portal for Brass, but they have changed it around. See, my dot is appearing at the end there, and I was like, oh right, okay, because I remember Borealis was at the end, but it's not anymore. So I kind of forgot where it was. But it's just up the stairs to your left now. But I do go down there anyway, so I was really unsure, as you can see. Because it just, for some reason, they changed the layout. I know Borealis was right down the end, right in the middle, but not anymore. So it's kind of in the last place I looked, to be honest, which is really frustrating. Just a bit of kind of a waste of time, really. But yeah, I think it's just kind of behind there. So there it is now. And yeah, obviously this is the first time I've done it this way. I always went this really awkward route, like you saw in the video just now as I was explaining the prerequisites. You can go all the way to Durotar, and there's a boat that goes from Durotar to Zuldazar. It's like you get it from like the troll area, so it's a bit of a strange way of getting there. But that's how I used to get there before I knew there was this like you could actually get there via the ship here in Borealis. I didn't know that. I never knew until literally a couple of days ago when I tried it. So I kept thinking, why is this quest taking me to the ship? I don't know how I can, you know, I didn't know how I could do it. As you can see, I get there now and I'm like, what do I do? There's no one there. But there was someone there. If you literally just noticed then at the end, there was someone like kind of behind the wheel, and I didn't know that. So I was kind of really puzzled at this point, but because it is a confusing thing. Like the prerequisites are an absolute pain, and I really hate Borealis in general. I find it such a confusing place. But yeah, I thought, oh, maybe I've got to talk to him, but no, that's not it. So I went back up to where the quest, you know, my point is saying, and there was someone there, and there, see, they can take you to wherever you want. So asked her to take us to Vol'dun. You're gonna correct me, guys, if I'm saying Vol'dun incorrectly. It could be Vol'dun. I don't know. I'm calling it Vol'dun because it sounds better. But then you basically just fly over, and during this time period, the respawn rate of Dunegorger Kraulok is it's very, very, very quick. It's less than a minute. It'll appear very frequently and give anyone ample time to tame it or kill it. I think I've killed it twice by at this point, and I've tamed it. So yeah, it's a really, really cool looking boss. Probably one of the best looking, for me, it's one of the best looking pets on the game. Definitely right up there with one of my absolute favourites. Now, this is the spot where it can be found exactly here. So you just wait around until it appears again. And then you just wait for it to appear. Like I said, it won't take long at all. Like you'll see now there. See, straight away it's there. I tried to throw a frost trap down, but it looks like it was immune to frost traps. Yeah, so you go, immune. So I just thought, hell, I'll just tame away. Just make sure you've dismissed your pet, by the way, because you won't be able to tame without dismissing your pet. Obviously, it doesn't take long. You're level 80, it's not going to do much damage. It does shrink down, but it's still pretty big. And there you have it. There's Dunegorger Kraulok. Absolute colossal pet. One of the best looking pets in the game. Looks like I beat that horde character to it, but he hasn't got to wait long for it to respawn. So I'm just going to show it off a bit so you guys can see what it looks like. Looks absolutely insane. So you can see all the bones there, and obviously everything, the sinew that kind of keeps it together. Just looks absolutely insane. But yeah, definitely worth going through all the prerequisites to get this as your pet, guys. I think absolutely, it's a brilliant looking pet, and I do have a bit of a soft spot for Devilsaurs anyway. But yeah, I just thought I'd show it off in action. I might keep this one for the rest of my playing, you know, the time I play the game, because it's really cool. But anyway, so that's really it then, guys. That's Dunegorger Kraulok. If you have any questions, any queries, feel free to give me a shout. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Down the little gorge now. It's hungry work killing all those other mobs. I've been your host, Rayman from Respawn Games. And remember, guys, find your prey and stay steady, my fellow hunters. I will see you all in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.
Goodbye.